We've lots of stuff to get through. If you don't mind, I'd like to talk housing with you.
Yeah.
The target is 300,000 homes by the end of the decade. You're not meeting those targets at the minute. You've said it's a top priority. How is that going to get done?
I think the only way we can get it done, I think, is first of all to remove. There are too many barriers in the way. So the planning system has been a problem in terms of the speed of getting things through. Now, we did pass a gigantic planning act in the last Dáil. We now have to implement that. And we're going to implement that as quickly as we possibly can with a new planning commission and to get people in place there to streamline. And when we say, or when the commission says there'll be a decision in 3 months or 6 months, that there will be a decision in 3 months or 6 months. We're close to signing off on the national planning framework. What's that about? Well, it's about getting more land rezoned for houses so that the county councils can get their new updated county development plans with a view to rezoning for more housing. We need to do modern methods of construction more in housing delivery and get more houses built faster. I was at Clongriffin today. The Land Development Agency has in the pipeline potentially 25,000 houses over the next 5 to 6 years. We've got to get behind the Land Development Agency for it to do that. In Clongriffin, they will build 2,300. We dug the sod today, for the first 440. We need more bigger schemes of that kind. But above all, and when I came in, I mean, there's a lot of noise around Dáil and all of that, but I've been focusing on housing with cabinet ministers, with officials. I'm still at it. We cleared the 450 million additional money for the units last week. There's too much delay within the system and there's too much bureaucracy around it.
But just listening to you, you're talking as if you are a Taoiseach who has just arrived afresh. I mean, Fianna Fáil has had housing for 5 years. Yeah. People are sitting at home tonight. People are maybe sitting with their parents and don't want to be sitting in their parents' house.
Correct.
And all of this doesn't seem to be helping.
Well, first of all, before we came in, we were doing less than 20,000 a year.
I understand that.
Now we're doing 30,000 plus, right? That's not enough.
I know, but the baseline you're coming from was very, very low.
Like, no, we need to get to 50,000 a year. I'm interested in the how of getting to 50,000 a year, and I'm interested in talking to opposition, to everybody with concrete ideas as to how to do that. And I think we have to do social, affordable, and we have to get the private sector in my view. And the private sector is not involved. We have to get our banks to lend better and more to builders. Our banks are not lending to the degree that they should. And the cost of finance for builders to build is too high. And that's why the state is involved so much now, up to 6 billion. That's why the Land Development Agency is there, the affordable housing bodies and local authorities. But for us, to get to the 50,000, we need far more private sector finance involved than we currently have.
OK.